Hi, I'm Vicki Wittenstein, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about why I wrote Reproductive Rights, Who Decides, a nonfiction book for teenagers about the history of reproductive rights. It was just published in March of 2016 by 21st Century Books, which is an imprint of the Lerner Publishing Group. Just by way of background, I was in college at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia when many women's issues were just coming to the forefront. In fact, Roe v. Wade, the big Supreme Court case that gave women a constitutional right to a legal abortion, had recently been decided. And people all across the nation were talking about reproductive rights and women's issues such as equal pay. I worked at a women's law project at the time and then went on to law school. After law school, I became an assistant district attorney in Manhattan in New York City, where I spoke to many women who were victims of domestic violence, harassment, sexual abuse. When I was bringing up my family in Brooklyn, I became active in a domestic violence shelter. So these issues have been with me for many years, and they're really dear to my heart. I wanted to write about these issues for teens and young adults, though, because I felt that many teenagers today do not understand this very long, hundreds of years of history we have about the development of reproductive rights and the fight for reproductive rights in our country. In fact, actually in my research, I go all the way back to prehistory and talk about abortion and contraception in ancient African tribal societies, ancient Rome and Greece, and in the Muslim culture. So the book goes really far back in delving into reproductive rights. The book also talks about when abortion and contraception were illegal in our country, when they became legal, who were the key players, what are some of the restrictions that women are facing today. The book also discusses problems globally, maternal mortality rates, and also the brave new world of genetic technologies. Let's face it, teens are the future of our country. They are our future leaders, our future parents, and it will be very helpful to them to understand these very complex issues by looking at the lens of history. So I hope you enjoyed the book. Thank you very much, and please contact me if you have any questions.